everybody, welcome back to Coco Tapes with
We're
another tape.
back. We're back. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
Okay. So this is just a tape, right?
yeah, it's just a tape.
So, so okay. Something I've been thinking about the last week for real, for big time real, and I hadn't been able to find out if I'm gonna say it out loud, if I'm gonna post it, if I'm gonna do videos on my channel about it, or because it's again about how you communicate it out. But the last couple of years, I've been saying to my clients, people generally. There's nothing called chronic. You're not chronic sick. You don't have chronic migraine or chronic or this and that. And most people get very offended. Like, yes, I have. I've had this for so and so many years, and they say I have to live with it, and that's just it. And on top of that, I'm genetically, disposed, blah, 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 all these things people are told. And I kind of believe it too. To take the short route, I had shingles in what, 32 years or something like that. Like crazy, like once a month. Uh, I would have a really bad one. I'll make the short version, but it was very terrible. It was so bad they wanted to give me really like methadone, the heavy drugs to calm me, and poppers to keep me up. I think I told this before, but anyway. And I even went as far as taking a new shot they had invented to prevent this. Normally, they give it to people that are 60 plus, but since I was a severe case, then I said, okay, I'll do it because I was desperate, because it was so painful. I didn't take any medication for it, by the way. I would lay down for 2 days and shut everything off and tell everybody to be quiet. And I would fix it myself. But of course, I knew this must be taking a toll on my mental powers and my physical powers. Of course, I had to spend so much to cool this down myself. Since nothing worked, I kind of, unfortunately, at that point decided, well, I guess this is what you call chronic. I guess this is just my thing to live with, like some people live with migraines. And I tried to do something positive. I said, okay, so this is just my body telling me when I'm too stressed since I get a breakout.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I started taking this CBD oil, not for the shingles because I'd given up on that. I accepted it as if, I'm going to live with this till I die. And after 1 month taking this oil for other reasons, just to try it, really, to build up my body, the attack stopped. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 years ago now. It's crazy. So this
Okay.
oil went in my body, find the hole, whatever in my immune system, and blocked it, killed me off. And from that day, and I saw other people with so-called chronic. I worked with a smart laser, and I had people with chronic migraine all their life, and I would give them 4 treatments in all for 10 minutes, and they didn't have a migraine attack again. So I decided to research and research, and came up with the conclusion: there's nothing called chronic. Everything can be fixed.
Mhm.
Many ways or whatever, of course. But in the bottom line, of course, it's all in your head. It's all in our mind what we believe we can do. So this was my first, like, very blunt sentence. Second, now I've come up with this one now where I really realize for now and for real, when people are sick and all these things going on, they have these allergies, and then I'm gluten intolerant, and oh, I'm this and that, and oh, I can't do this and that, and I can't have this, and I can't have this, and now I just concluded that's BS too.
Mm.
All the about your emotions, your emotional state. So it's not the drinking, it's not the alcohol, it's not the smoking, it's not the sugar, it's not the meat, it's not the gluten, it's not the flour. It's not. Your body is reacting to an emotional imbalance and something in your emotions that you need to heal. The body will scream at you in different ways. Yeah, I mean, maybe make you gluten intolerant, or make you this and that, which stresses you because then you spend all your life trying to avoid gluten because you actually felt better when you avoided gluten. When you finally did it, which made it difficult. And you know why? It's not because I'm not saying that, sensitive to gluten. I'm just saying it's because you decided to take responsibility for your body. Your
Mm.
body gets happy. Your emotions get happy because it's emotions. This is why you feel better when you don't eat gluten, because you're consciously choosing to take care of yourself.
Mm.
You know, so it's called gluten intolerance, but really what it is your body getting happy because you're listening to it.
Yeah.
So that's my new thing to say to people that it's just why you see people smoke, drink, and eat cake every day and live forever without anything because obviously their emotional block on certain areas they don't have them
Uh,
since they don't get sick, right? How
yeah.
else would you explain that somebody can do that without getting sick?
Yeah.
It's not no logic in it. Oh, but they're just special, whatever. Yeah, maybe, or maybe not, right? And all these intolerance, they came the last, what, 20, 30 years? I mean, when we were kids, we would eat sugar right out of the box and
Yeah.
all this and that, and flour, this and that, and candy and meat and butter, lick the butter off our fingers,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And when we were not sick, and then some people say, yes, yes, people were sick. We just didn't have the web to tell us about all the numbers and stuff like that. I'm not sure about that. I'm not really sure. I don't remember it like that.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So my point is now that stop believing that you're intolerant for this and that. Stop believing that you have allergies. Stop all this, cause but it takes power. It takes willpower. I talked with my daughter about the other day. She had a cat allergy, which I don't believe in either. I respect that people have it and feel disease and so on. But again, it's something in your body, there's a hole in your system you need to fix, to
Yeah.
mend.
I had the
And
same
it's not,
thing actually.
yeah,
I had as a kid, I was pained terribly by cat allergy and by
yeah,
even dog allergy and by pollen and grass and stuff.
exactly,
And that
exactly.
just
And it comes and goes.
went
Yes.
like no, but it went like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But it can come and go. I had it come and go. The pollen thing would come and go from different years. And people would be like, well, that's just because it's different pollen in the air this year. Like, that grass is grass, you know. So, and I remember she was going to come and stay in Greece for a month. And I said, Greece is cat heaven. There's cats everywhere. I'll just take my antihistamine. I don't believe in that. I don't think it's nice, but okay. And I told her a month before to let's decide. You want to decide that this year you won't have allergy for cats because you love cats. Decide it. Make a strong decision that you're cool. And I picked her up at the airport, and she told me on the way to the house, "Oh, I forgot my antihistamine." And I had adopted a cat, or my dog had, so we had a cat. So she wanted to stop at the pharmacy and buy some. And I said, "Okay." I mean, I let people do what they do. I don't, support that, but okay. And she never used it. She had one night when a cat was sleeping on her head, where she felt a little stuffing it.
when the
But
cat
that could
was
just
sleeping in her mouth, then
but that could also be like dust, and of course her own mental state giving in to the fact that, oh, I have a cat in the bed all night. I'm probably react or something. Because it's all about what we think. We get what we think, right? Positive or negative. So I think that what I'm trying to say is people's got to get back to this is my new motto, mantra. Ask yourself why. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself, why can I not eat cake with flour?
yeah,
Why can I not drink this without getting a reaction? Why? It takes time, and for some, it takes therapy, of course, to find out that there's something your grandma said that when you were 5, when you ate cake or something, that imprinted a negative pattern, which just follow you the rest of your life, right? And will continue until you find it, yes.
but
But again,
that actually gives way to another tape we should do at some point about, why is there no bigger, not much more looking into, for example, the placebo effect, because
yeah,
which is
yeah.
actually the placebo effect is like the self-healing powers of the body, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
why is there not a whole branch of
Yeah,
science just working on that?
yeah.
Because there's no
Well,
money
with
in
that, no, there's no point in asking why. Can't we agree here on the tapes? We're above this now. We know why.
it. Yeah, true.
People can ask us why. We think. I'm not saying it's the truth. We know why. This bubble we're in, this cage we're in, is not, it's you just see yourself as in a prison. It is not made for you to thrive, survive, or feel better.
No.
It's made for you to stay on the minimum
Yeah.
standards in fear and in stress, so they can suck that and can control you.
Yeah.
So there's nothing, and there will never be any doctors or pharma, big pharma, whatever, that will invest in finding out how to support the body. It will never happen. Never. You have to go outside of that to find people that are actually really interested in health and how to support.
Yeah,
And
outside
this is why,
or deep
yeah,
inside.
yeah, exactly. You have to go in, right? But as I said, I don't believe I can see that the programs are so deep in most people
Yeah.
and generational or brainwashed. So I don't know. I do not expect. In the beginning, I would get furious. The people like, why can't you just see it? Just do it. Just stop that. Just stop doing that. Or and I respect that it can be too big. They need to support. This is why all this coaching industry boomed. But what happened with it? There's so
Yeah.
many coaches, so many yoga coaches, lifestyle coaches, style, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But people are still unhappy because one thing the coaches forget to teach people is to walk on their own,
Yeah.
right? They make money off having them walking along with them,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
better than nothing,
Which
but
is
it's still too far away from
keep
the.
keeping people dependent is like
Exactly,
that's the money system. Yeah.
exactly. And
We have
I'm
only
not.
three minutes, not even 3 minutes left now, so we
Well, we'll just finish it now. Goodbye.
yeah, on this positive note.
Yes,
No, but people
I'm
always
worked up.
try to find your way back inside. Try to,
No, 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 no.
everybody
I
has
will have to say something.
everybody has
No,
the
no,
key.
there's no try. As Yoda said to me way back, Master Yoda, do or do not. There
Yeah,
is no try.
yeah, true.
Because saying try leaves the possibility of failure. So it's a decision.
Yeah,
It's just a decision. I will not get up today. I will get up today. I will not
yeah,
try to get up.
yeah,
I'll get up or I'll stay in bed.
yeah. All
So
right.
we can leave our cut out to try.
So Coco
Right?
Tapes advises to stay in bed.
Yes. You
All
don't
right.
have anything proper to do, stay in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so that's it for this time. We'll see you on the next
Yeah.
one. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment,
Yeah.
keep it civil,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah. Yes.
Toodaloo.
Ciao. Ciao.